Hello, my name is Susan Smouse, and all three of my children have been involved in Teen Missions International over the past 7 years. I wanted to say that there's family vacations, there's church mission trips, and then there's Teen Missions International. And all of these things have great benefits, but Teen Missions International has raised the bar to challenge my children physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Over the past 7 years, all three of my children have been involved in teen missions, and I wanted to share the testimony of our family. My first child was called at the age of 13 to go on a mission trip, and my reaction was shock, and I cried a lot, and when I cry and I'm distraught, I garden. And when I'm in the garden, I hear the voice of the Lord clearer than I have ever before, and I'll never forget when I heard the Lord asked me a question: how old was my son when he was to be about his father's business? And that was a comfort to me and to my husband and to my children, and it's only gotten better from there. My daughter went on the mission trip to Albania. She has a heart for missions now, and she has incredible strengths that I believe have been developed through her training at Teen Missions. She uses her gifts wisely, and my life has been changed as well, and better. Then 2 years later, she had signed up to go to Malawi, but she had to have emergency surgery. But even through that, God used it in an incredible way. The doctor had offered for her to shadow her, and she was able to work with this woman for 3 years. She wants to be an OB/GYN, and so God had certainly directed her pathway, although it was heartbreaking for her after raising all of her support. But God's ways are not our ways. So the Lord called my daughter again to Teen Missions, and this time she went to Nepal on her second trip. And she found that this was the region of her real burden, that she had a burden for the people in India, Nepal, and she went to an orphanage in Kathmandu, and it was incredible. She still communicates with the children. She sent gift care boxes to them, and she speaks with them often through the internet. Then 2 years later, she went back to Nepal, and not having scheduled to go to the orphanage, but God saw fit to bring her back to the children. And it was a beautiful experience. She was supposed to be on the other side of the country. They had a rainstorm, couldn't complete their work, and they ended up doing work back that she had begun 2 years before that. So it was very beautiful to see that during that summer that she had trained to be a leader. This was her third mission trip. My youngest daughter, who was 9 years old at the time, went to Peanuts, and from that time she started saving her money so that she could go on a missions trip one day. And in the meantime, my son, who never had an interest in teen missions, expressed his interest in being part of a team this year. He's going to the Philippines. And it was a blessing when he's trying to raise his money that my youngest daughter took most of the money out of her savings account and gave it to her brother towards his missions trip. So in so many ways, Teen Missions has been a blessing to our family. We've seen our children grow spiritually and physically and emotionally through this, as well as us, who have been on the home front, the keeper of the stuff, and the prayer warriors for the teams. And it's been an incredible experience, and we're very thankful for this missions organization and to be a part of it. Thank you.